Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid XSE, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up the backup camera. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have an electronic park brake, so every time you put the vehicle in park, it automatically engages the park brake, and when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Above that, you have a hold mode. If you turn this on, you'll see a green hold light on the dash. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one next to it. So you can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-through and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal, it will release. You can move forward a spot. Then if you push hard on the brake, it'll activate again. In front of that, you have a USB port. In front of the shifter, you have the driver's side heated seat. You can do low, high, and then the middle is off. Then there's a heated steering wheel on and off right there. Drive mode, you can move this back and forth, and it'll change between Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible, shift a little sooner, try to run the climate control a little less. Normal is for normal driving, and then Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can. Since this is a hybrid, it has a EV mode, which stands for electric vehicle. So basically, if you have a fully charged hybrid battery and you want to do a low-speed short trip in full electric, you can activate that right there. Then you have the passenger side heated seat, low, high, and then in the middle is off. And then you do have a wireless phone charger right there. This vehicle does have dual zone auto climate control. So this left dial will change the driver's side temperature. If you push the auto button, it's like a thermostat for your car. So if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. This will turn the climate control off. This will do front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front window. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. Eco Heat and Cool, if you turn this on, it'll try to run the climate control a little bit less to make the vehicle more fuel efficient. Then you could do fan speeds up and down right there. This will change where you want the vents to blow. This is recirculate on and off. This will turn off the vents that go to the second row passengers. AC on and off, and then this is the passenger side control. And if you hit the sync button, it'll make the passenger side do whatever the driver's side does. Then the hazards for the vehicle are right there. For the radio, you have volume controls to turn it up and down right there. Then you have a power button that'll turn the radio on and off. In the top left corner of the radio screen is your cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio. It costs $15 per month. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top, you have favorites, where it shows all your favorite radio stations off to the right. Then you have Tune, where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57, tune to channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side there. If you like this station, you want to hit the heart button, and it'll put it over on your favorites list. Down here, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, you can check mark it, and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you hit the back button, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So say you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations right there. The phone tab will just take you to your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts on the screen. The vehicle tab here, you can do trip information like ranged empty and miles per gallon that you're getting. You can do energy flow. Since this is a hybrid, you can see what the hybrid systems are doing as you're driving. Then there's vehicle alert, where it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. Finally, you have the settings tab, where you can log into the profile, change the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above, you have map light. This will turn all the lights in the vehicle on. And the one that says door, if it's pushed in, anytime a door is open, the lights will come on. This vehicle does have a sunroof, so you can open and close the sunroof on the left side here. You can vent the sunroof up and down on the right side. Then you do have an SOS Safety Connect button. So if you get a flat tire, have some sort of emergency, you can flip this down, push the button, it'll call Toyota, and they can send help your way. Then this vehicle does have Home Link. So you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door buttons under the mirror here. So you can actually sync your garage door remote up to these buttons and use them instead. Behind the steering wheel, you have the wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do one swipe and then back to off. One click down is a delayed setting where you can choose the delay time right there. Then you have low and high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back windshield. Then if you twist the end here, there's a delayed setting for the back wiper and then on for the back wiper. Over to the left is the headlights. You can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto. They turn on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam. Then you can turn the fog lights on and off right there. This vehicle does have paddle shifters behind the steering wheel as well. So if you have it in the manual shift mode, you can use the minus and plus symbol here to shift up and down through the gears. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth music, all your sources. Then these arrows will go through your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music, it'll do next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour, and you come up on a car going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you get to the speed you want to set it at, and you hit this top left button. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel the cruise control, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. Then over here, you do have a zone selector, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. If you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can hit the mode button and switch it from adaptive to regular cruise control where it won't slow you down. Then this vehicle does have lane trace assist. So if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep the vehicle perfectly centered. If you don't like that, you can turn it on and off right there. On the left side of the steering wheel, you can turn the volume up and down. Next to that, you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to SiriusXM channel 57.
Or if you hold this button down for about 3 seconds, it'll actually bring up your Siri or Google Assistant so you can make phone calls, text messages, things like that. Above it, there's a phone. So if you get a phone call, you can hit this to answer it, hit it again to hang up. And then there's like a clear button right here. So if you ever get a notification up on the screen, you can hit this to clear it. Then the left, right, up and down arrow is for customizing the center display. So if you hit the right tab, you can see in the bottom center that there's a screen 1, a screen 2, and a screen 3. And then you can customize each one. So to do that, you just hold down the OK button. When you see that pop up, you can move over to the left side, and you can customize the left side to see whatever you want. Then you can go over to the right side and customize that to whatever you want. And then when you have it set, you just hit the back button. It'll kick out of there, and you're back to having screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3. On the left side of the dash, you have a little dial you can scroll up and down. That will adjust the brightness on the instrument panel. Then you have your automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then you have a button to turn off your traction control. Normally, you'd want to leave this on, but if you were stuck in some snow or mud and you wanted to spin the tires to try to get yourself out, you could turn that off right there. Then down here, you do have a power liftgate. So if you hold this for about 2 seconds, it'll open the liftgate. And if you hold it again, it'll close it. Next to that, you do have a fuel door release. So if you push that, it'll open the fuel door on the left side of the vehicle. Then if you want to open the hood, there's a little lever down here that you just pull towards you. Finally, on the driver door, you have all 4 window controls. They are all one-touch auto up and down. So if you give it a quick push, it'll roll all the way down. And then if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll all the way back up. In front of that, you have the window locks. So if you light that up, nobody in the vehicle can roll the windows up or down. Then you can lock and unlock the doors. For adjusting the mirrors, you just turn this knob to the left, move the left side mirror around, turn it to the right, move the right side mirror around, and then if you put it in the center, if you bump it, it won't go anywhere. And that should be all the buttons on this 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid XSE. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.